Okay, here we are back at the shop, the DIY School of Hard Knocks. Why is it the School of Hard Knocks? Well, I've never had really anybody mentor me as far as everything I've learned at the School of Hard Knocks by trial and error. I have had some formal training on certain things, but the best thing I've had was just confidence to try things. If you don't have confidence to try things, that's going to be your biggest downfall. You've got to give it a go, right? So I just want to show you, we were talking earlier about making a stainless steel vent pipe cover that we've J-channeled around on the house, and the vent cover is going to go over the pipe coming out of the coal stove. Okay? The previous pipe, I think the material was carbon steel, and it just, the fumes or whatever come off that coal stove, they just deteriorate the metal. So I'm going to show you what we got here. Okay, I'll bring you over to the anvil, and I'm going to show you what we've got. So this is what I was talking about as far as the overall plate is done, okay? And what you've got here, let me bring you over. This one here, this little piece here is fixed, right? So as you see this is where, if you can see the gap underneath it, this is where the pipe is going to, this is actually the top, right? So the pipe is smaller than the opening, and the opening around it is going to draw fresh air into the stove. Okay? And so let me bring you back over to the table here. It'll be a little easier to set this tripod down. But as you see, we've got this stainless all prepped, ready to go. It's 8 by 8. We have a 5-inch opening. And what I've got here is a saddle. I made this simple saddle, okay? Same thing, it's made out of stainless steel. And this, when the pipe goes through, it'll give it something to guide it so that the pipe isn't just setting at the bottom and having really no support. Okay, and then having it, it's a finished piece, so you really don't want it to look like the pipe's laying at the bottom and the hole's still drawing air, but it looks a little crazy. So, and what I've got here on the bottom hole, you see this other saddle? And I've took my my little sanding disc on my air tool, and we've polished it so that there's no sharp edges. Okay, so this saddle will come down here, and if you see the slot there, I have a slot. Okay, so this is adjustable. This one here is fixed, but this one is adjustable. So that if you ever have to pull the pipe out, you can just drop it down, pull the pipe out, or pull the flange off. When this flange goes back on, there we are. We'll run a bolt through there, and as you can see, we'll have a nice even gap around here for air intake, and then the pipe will be in the center. Okay, so we'll go ahead and install this tomorrow, if you can see what I'm talking about. All right, and then what I'll do is when we install that, we'll get an actual photo finish of it on the building, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and silicone around that and seal it all off. But stainless steel, and that's what I was talking about with the saddle, okay? Have a great day. I hope everybody gets out in the shop and tries to make something today.